Hello, Mama.
Antonio.
Would you like me to do anything for you?
¿Qué?
Would you like me to do anything for you? You know, like wash the dishes or vacuum the carpet or change the baby?
You sick or something?
No. I just thought you might like me to do something for you.
Oh, and what do you expect me to do for you?
Pay me. $2 for the dishes, 50 cents a carpet, and $3 for changing the baby. $5 if she's done a poo.
I can't afford your prices.
Well, can you lend me $5?
No!
Wanted to see the movie at the plaza.
Well, it's too bad.
What's all this?
Huh? I've been cleaning out Anna's room. It's full of rubbish.
Look at this.
I think she'd spend some money on.
I wonder how it'd suit me. What do you think?
You look like the Shirley Temple.
And everybody say Mom! Hello, little girl.
It's me, Tony.
Lee Mortacci. Hey, what's happened to you?
Well, I've been taking these hormone tablets, Dad. I think I'm changing my sex.
Maria.
Antonio, don't joke with your papa.
It's just an old wig.
Well, you're a beautiful little girl.
Maybe I should wear it.
Ah, you're just as lovely as you are. Maria. So, how's my bambino?
Ah, fantastico. He started on the solids today.
Hey, he did?
See, he beats me.
Would you like a glass of wine, Papa?
Grazie, Antonio. Ooh,
Did you have a good day today, Papa?
terrible.
Oh, that's too bad. Here, make drink this. It'll make you feel better.
That's a good boy.
Would you like me to wash your cab for you?
Am I hearing things? You offering to wash my cab?
Yes, that's right.
How much?
You don't have to pay me. I'll do it because you're my father and I love you.
Oh, that's a nice.
Of course, if you want to give me $5 because I'm your son and you love me, then I won't object.
I knew it would cost me money. Here's $5.
Thanks, Dad. If I hurry, I'll catch the main feature.
Hey, just a minute. What about a washing the cab?
I'll do it tomorrow. Bye.
Hey, Enzo, we get a card from Anna today. She's in England.
Is she okay?
I don't know, she didn't say.
What did she say?
Hey, dear Mom and Dad, I am in London and it's fabulous. Lots of love from Anna.
Is that all? P.S. Please send $100. More money, huh?
They're only young ones.
Once is enough, huh? Madonna mia. Hi, Dad. How much? $10. Here. Thanks. Bye. Maria, come and sit down.
Oh, Enzo, I got to get you something to eat.
And never mind eat. We eat later. Come and sit down and have a glass of wine.
Okay.
Here you are.
Grazie.
It's so long since we've been on our own, Maria.
Sì, Enzo.
Maria, I feel a little romantico.
Oh, well, don't feel too romantico. I got to feed the baby soon.
Salute, cara.
Salute, caro. Enzo, there's somebody at the door.
That's right.
Don't you want to see who it is?
No, I don't want to see who it is. Look, Roberto is out of the house. Antonio is out of the house. We're alone. Together. By ourselves.
It's your mama.
Maybe if we be quiet, she go away, huh?
Vincenzo! Maria! I wonder what she wants.
She probably want to borrow money. Everybody else does.
I think she's gone.
See, what did I tell you, huh?
You're so clever.
Well, sure, I married you, huh?
Enzo!
Maria!
Vincenzo!
Mom!
Are there more?
The back door was open.
Siediti, mamma, siediti. Glass of vino, fare.
Yes, please. I think I'll need one.
Is there something wrong, Father?
I'm afraid there is.
What's your suitcase? What, you got a sack?
No. I have a confession to make.
Well, you should see a priest.
About your mother.
Ah, misericordia.
I'm afraid I looked through her passport.
Huh?
Mr. Pacelli, your mother is here illegitimately.
What are you talking illegitimate, huh? My mother, mother and father, they was married. I seen at the wedding picture.
Kelly, let me explain. I mean, your mother is in the country illegally. She arrived on a short holiday visa which has long since expired.
Well, we can get her another one.
It's not as simple as that.
Sure it's simple. We phone community relations, huh? I speak with Al Grasby. He fix it.
She could be deported.
I want to stay here.
Don't worry, Mama. You want to stay here? You're going to stay here.
That's what Mr. Papandreou thought.
Who's he?
One of my Greek parishioners. His father overstayed his visa and the authorities sent him back to Greece.
I now want to go to Greece.
Nobody gonna send you anywhere, Mama. The father.
I'm afraid it's quite possible.
Manage.
Hence the suitcase. I feel your mother would be more at ease if she stayed with you until... Well, until... Goodbye, Mrs. Pacelli.
Arrivederci, Father Murphy.
I'm sure you both understand. See you in church?
Thank you, Father.
I better take my things in Anna's room.
I put it there for you, Mama.
Thank you. Enzo, you've got to do something about your mama.
Sure. We change your name either in the room.
No. You got to go to the immigration people tomorrow and tell them.
She could end up being exported.
Deported?
What, you want Mama to go back to Italy?
Well, if she stays in this house, I'm going back to Italy.
Ciao, Paolo. Paolo, give me something strong. I got a big trouble at home.
Your wife up the duff again?
It's my mama.
Your mama's,
Hey, cretino. What's the matter? I just to find out my mama, she illegitimate.
That's funny, because in your family, I thought you were the only bastard.
And not that kind of illegitimate. She's that illegitimate.
Well, what's the problem, then?
And what's the problem? What do you do if your mama, she come to Australia for 3 weeks holiday, she stay for 3 years and they send her back to Roma?
I'd be very upset.
Sure.
She lives in Birmingham.
Hey, come on, don't make it funny, huh? It's my mama. She got a plenty big trouble.
Well, if I were you, I'd go to the immigration department.
I do that, they send her back to Italy.
No, they wouldn't.
And they wouldn't?
Of course not. They're human beings, Enzo, not monsters. When someone goes to them with a problem like this, the first thing they do is examine it thoroughly. Look at it from all angles. Weigh up the facts.
Hey, that's good.
Then they send her back to Italy.
Mamma mia.
Or Albania, or Yugoslavia.
But not Greece. She don't want to go to Greece. Give me another drink.
Has your old lady's visa really run out?
Oh, see.
Well, seriously, Enzo, that's what I'd do. Go to the immigration office and explain the situation.
Maybe they don't like what I tell them, huh?
Make it a hypothetical case.
Come?
Hypothetical. Pretend it's someone else's mother.
But hey, that's good.
Yeah, see how the land lies, which way the wind blows.
I'm going to immigration, not the weather bureau.
The main thing is you've got to butter them up. These officials love a bit of flannel. And if all else fails, try giving them a little kickback.
What do you say? I got to kick him into the back?
No, a little bit of the dropsy. Payola. Hush money.
Oh, you mean,
Bribe.
sure. Hey, you think for $50 they let my mama stay in Australia?
For $50, they'll make her Governor General.
Yeah, that's good. Just the one thing, Paul.
What?
Lend me $50.
Come in.
Excuse me, Mr. Butler. There's a fella here I think you ought to see.
Well, can't you handle him?
Well, I've been trying to for the past 15 minutes. He's driving me up the wall.
Oh, for heaven's sake.
Well, I'm sure you could handle him.
Oh, I can handle anybody, can't I? Nothing better to do, have I?
I don't know.
You don't know. Well, I'll tell you what you don't know. You don't know what it's like sitting here day after day, listening to foreigners trying to get into this country without the proper visas. I tell you, I can't stand much more of it.
I'll tell him to come back when you're feeling better.
No. Show him in. Show him in.
Mr. Pacelli.
Si.
Mr. Butler will see you.
Ah, grazie.
Mr. Butler? Mr. Pacelli. Good luck.
Thank you.
I was talking to Mr. Butler.
Sit down, Mr. Pacelli.
Oh, thank you. Hey, a nice office you got here, huh? It's so cozy.
I hate it.
Oh, me?
It's cold, drafty, and the color scheme gives me a headache.
Yeah. It's a big pity. Hey. Oh, what a lovely girl, eh? Your granddaughter?
My fiancée.
You're a lucky man. She's a fine, a big girl.
She's pregnant.
Maybe you're not so lucky.
Now, Mr. Pacelli, would you please tell me your problem?
Problem? Me? I haven't got a problem.
Then what are you doing here?
My friend, he's got a hypocritical mother.
I beg your pardon.
My friend's mother, huh? Not mine, huh? She don't exist and she didn't do it, see? It's what you call a hypocritical case.
The word is hypothetical.
I was close.
Now, about this friend with the hypothetical mother.
Yeah, well, he's married. She come to Australia for 3 weeks and she stay a little bit over her time.
How little a bit?
3 years.
I see.
It was an accident, see? He think it's okey-cokey for his mother to stay in Australia. Just like he think it's okey-cokey for me. I mean him to stay in Australia.
Then I presume that your friend is a citizen, Mr. Pacelli?
Citizen?
If your friend is not a citizen, he could be in trouble himself.
Look, it wasn't his fault. You ask Father Murphy.
Father Murphy?
Sure, yeah. He's a priest in St. Clair's. Maybe you know him, huh?
Slightly, in connection with another matter.
Yeah, well, his mother, she living with Father Murphy.
Pardon?
I mean, she's a housekeeper. I mean, she make the cook and the wash, huh?
Work, Mr. Pacelli?
Oh, sure, come on. She's a plenty good worker.
But that's illegal.
Well, she don't work that good.
For a tourist to take employment, it's a direct violation of conditions of entry.
Hey, fancy that, huh? I wonder how that got there.
What's that?
It's a handkerchief.
This $50 note.
It's yours.
No, it's yours.
I never seen it before in my life.
You just put it there.
Oh, no. It's yours. You must have dropped it. Fell out of your pocket when you were blowing your nose.
I think I should warn you that trying to bribe a public servant is a criminal offense.
So what am I going to say to my friend?
Tell your friend I will do everything that needs to be done.
You going to fix it for his mama?
Yeah.
Ah, great. I'm going to tell my mama the good news. I mean, his mama. Ciao.
Miss Carter, get me Father Murphy at St. Clair's and see what you can find out about a Mrs. Pacelli, arrived in this country about 3 years ago.
Hello, everybody, I'm home. Where's the mama?
She's in the room.
Ah, good. I'm going to speak with her. I'm going to tell her the good news I get from the immigration office.
You going to send Mama back to Rome?
No, they're going to fix it so she can stay.
Thought you said good news. Hey, Papa, look, can I borrow...
No, I'm sick and tired of all the family always borrowing the money. Money does not grow on the trees. I work hard for every cent that I earn. Basta finito.
I only wanted to borrow a pen.
He's had a hard day.
Yeah, well, so have I.
Oh, you been in trouble at school again?
Well, the headmaster did give me a lecture.
Oh, what is it this time?
Well, me and Tommy O'Grady were doing a practical science experiment to see if water mixes with petrol.
What's that got to do with the headmaster?
It was his car.
Siediti, Mama. Mama, we're going to celebrate. I'm going to open a bottle of vino.
Hi, everybody. Dad.
No.
Now what?
Money, the car, my clothes. Anything you want to borrow, the answer is no.
Okay.
What was it, Roberto?
He said the answer's no.
I just want to find out what I'm saying a no to.
Oh, well, Father Murphy asked me to give you a message.
What a message.
Well, apparently some guy from Immigration is looking for Gran.
Oh, Vincenzo, you said everything fixed.
Sure is a fix. You just want to come and stamp your passport.
I wouldn't bet on it.
Come?
Well, according to Father Murphy, Gran could be in a lot of trouble.
Ma, nacciala amici.
Vincenzo, what I do?
Don't worry, Mama. Don't worry, Mama. Everything.
I want to stay here.
I know you want to stay here. Everything will be all right, Mama. Don't worry.
So, how can she stay here?
Well, we're going to change your name.
Change name?
Yeah, sure. We give you Australian name. Now, Mama, what Australian name you like?
Ned Kelly.
It's no good, Mama. That's a man's name.
Okay, Mrs. Ned.
Why didn't she just apply for asylum?
Asylum? That's a madhouse.
So is this.
Look, I think the first thing you ought to do is get Gran out of the way before this guy from Immigration arrives.
Hey, Roberto, it's a good thinking. Mama, I'm going to take you where nobody think of looking for you.
Enzo, where are you taking her?
I'm taking Mama to the pub. Come on, Mama. Mannaggia la miseria. Mr. Butler. Dentro, Mama, dentro. Hello, Mr. Butler. Goodbye.
Going somewhere, Mr. Pacelli?
Yeah, I'm just going to pick up a fare in Darwin.
Don't let me keep you. I'll speak to your wife.
Hey, you can't do that.
Why not?
She gone out. Hey, she gone out to visit a sick friend. She won't be back until tomorrow night. Hey, after midnight. There's nobody there, Mr. Butler. There's nobody there. Hey, you find nobody. It's nobody at all, Mr. Butler. No, nobody here. Hey, Maria, I just would like you to meet Mr. Butler.
Would you like to sit down, Mr. Butler?
Oh, thank you. All I want is to see Mrs. Pacelli.
That's Mrs. Pacelli.
Mr. Pacelli, you know who I mean. Your mother.
Mother? I haven't got a mother.
Mr. Pacelli.
It's true. He's an orphan.
Yes, he was left on the steps of St. Peter's in Rome.
That's right.
Look, according to our files, Mrs. Pacelli arrived in this country 3 years ago on a temporary visa.
Pacelli, it's a very common name.
See, in Italy there are lots of Pacellis.
Yes, there was even a pope called Pacelli.
Maybe it was his mother.
Mr. Pacelli, I am not an idiot. I want to speak to your mother.
She's not here.
And who was the lady with you at the front door?
All right, how was my daughter, Anna?
Daughter.
See,
She was grey-haired.
she worries a lot. Anna! Oh, it's good to see you, Anna! Anna! Oh, hey, Anna!
Hello, Papa. Hello, Mama.
Anna, say hello to the old Mr. Butler, huh?
Must have think I was born yesterday.
Look, it's good. It's good. Achoo! Oh! Fancy that, huh? Now, I wonder how that got there.
Don't start that all over again.
Butler, please, you not send me to Greece.
Hey, what's going to happen to her?
Well, under normal circumstances, a normal person would explain that a genuine mistake had been made. And we would have probably renewed her visa.
You see, Mom, everything is going to be okay.
However, these are not normal circumstances. And you, Mr. Pacelli, are far from being a normal person. You have lied to me and tried to bribe me.
You mean you're going to send Mama back to Italy?
Mr. Pacelli, there are many people I would like to send back to where they came from.
Come?
Especially you.
I keep telling you, Paolo, not only they're going to export Mama, they're also going to export me.
You have told me that a dozen times, and I have told you he didn't mean it.
Sure he did. He don't like me. He hate me. So what do you say?
I don't know what to say.
How about saying have another one on me?
Suddenly I've gone deaf.
Nice a friend you are.
I was only joking. Have this one on me.
Grazie.
Ah, Mr. Pacelli, your wife told me I'd find you here. I'm so sorry.
I'm just having a little drink, huh?
No. I mean about your problem with immigration.
Thank you, Father.
I don't know what to say.
How about...
Have this one on me.
That's very kind of you.
You know something, Paulie? You're not a bad man for Protestant.
Now, Mr. Pacelli. In God's eyes, Protestants and Catholics are equal.
You sure of that, Father?
Of course. The Vatican Council said so.
Well, if they're so equal, how come Protestants can sleep in a bed all day Sunday, and we Catholics got to get up early in the morning for 5 or 6 o'clock a Mass?
Blessed is he who getteth up early, for he shall sleep late in the house of the Lord.
Who said that?
I did. I'm sorry, Mr. Pacelli. There's no time for levity.
You're right. Well, Paul, goodbye, my old friend. Thank you for everything you've done.
It was nothing.
I know, but thank you anyway. Father Murphy.
Goodbye, Mr. Pacelli.
Thank you.
Yes.
You both are my good friends, huh? Yes, that's it. Well... Goodbye, Australia.
Ciao, Marcello. Ciao.
You tell him about me when he grows up, huh? You show him my picture.
Madonna benedetta, Santa Maria, ora pro nobis.
Mama,
I pray for miracle.
you pray for me too. You now, the man of the house, you gotta look after the family when I go, huh?
Sure.
Antonio, you second in command.
I'll get it.
Maria, just a few final things I gotta tell you. First of all,
You got company?
Father Murphy, Mr. Butler, you come to take us.
so soon.
Not exactly.
He means no.
You mean we're not being sent back to Italy?
That's right.
I no go to Greece.
You don't have to go anywhere.
Heaven, Father.
Mr. Butler has something to say.
In view of all the circumstances, and after due consideration, that is the Department of Immigration and Ethnic Affairs, have decided to grant a permanent visa to Mrs. Sophia Pacelli.
Thank you, God.
That's good. And what about me?
What about you?
He was going to export me too to Italy.
No, he couldn't have deported you, Mr. Pacelli. You're here legally.
I did try.
How did you fix it, Father?
Fix, Bobby?
Yeah, did you threaten him with excommunication?
Good Lord, no. Mr. Butler isn't a Catholic. However, his fiancée is, and happens to be a parishioner of mine. Now, as this is a mixed marriage, this put Mr. Butler in a rather, well, awkward position. Particularly as there was a certain urgency in the case.
She was up the duff.
Oh, scusi.
Aha, the butler did it.
Well, I wouldn't have put it quite like that, but Mr. Butler did decide to take a very lenient view of your problem.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Mr. Butler.
You're welcome.
Hey, Father. What can I say?
How about have a drink, Father?
I get a bottle of wine.
Just a minute, Maria. Roberto, you go down to the shop. You get a big bottle of champagne.
What with?
Hey! You fancy that, huh? Now, I wonder how that got there.
It must have fallen out of my pocket. Thanks.